Hello and welcome back. Thank you very much for visiting me today. We've got another early start and another stunning day. Look at all that blue sky. Well, I am off today on quite a fun weekend adventure, so I thought I would bring you along for that. I'm going to be heading down and staying in a resort in Kingscliff, and Mum is going to be joining us for this little adventure as we're actually going to be visiting family. The resort we're staying in is absolutely beautiful. We've stayed there many a time before, and I think it's just going to be a really lovely weekend full of lying by the pool, getting some sun, spending time with family, delicious food, some shopping is definitely going to be had. And the weather is supposed to continue just like this. Beautiful blue skies, wall-to-wall sunshine, so fingers crossed. But that is the plan for today's video. As I said, I think it's going to be a really incredible weekend, and I've been looking forward to it. It's always nice to kind of get out of your area for a little bit. Kingscliff is a really gorgeous area, very much coastal. We're right on the beach, and it's just a very sort of slow, lazy kind of pace. As I said, the hotel is gorgeous. The pool there is really lovely. So there's definitely going to be some poolside lounging. And yeah, we're just gonna have a really incredible time. So I am going to load up the car and then we're gonna get underway. And I will, as I said, bring you along with me for as much as I can show you. So Mum and I have just arrived at Robina and we're having a little shop around. We're going to be meeting family for lunch here, and I'll be seeing my niece and nephew. We've got something for my niece, but I'm looking for my nephew. And we just saw this really cool excavation dig kit. It's only $10, which I think is just wild. And it basically has these sort of 10 clay molds, and you can see in each mold there's like shiny pearls, Babylon shells, glow dinosaurs, skeletons, shark teeth, precious stones, cut stones, Egyptian artifacts, etc. It comes with like the little brush and hammer and chisel, and I think that's so cool. So I'm thinking I might get that for him, given we've got something for my niece, just so they both have something and it's all fair. But yeah, I think that's really cool. And I think it'll be something that, you know, he can kind of do outside, and just something that's not kind of video games and that. And he has done things like this in the past and he has really enjoyed them. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to get that. And then I also bought from H&M, they had a big sale on, Mum and I both bought one, these sun hats. They were 60% off, so they came down to $17. And they're really pretty. And I mean, that ribbon you could just take out and swap for something else. It is similar to the one that I have at home, but the one I've got at home actually goes down quite far, and it kind of just blocks your vision when you're in the garden. So yeah, we've also bought those. So we've only been here for like 20 minutes and we've already purchased a couple of things. But we're sort of trying to move it because we are meeting someone for lunch. But yes, so they are purchases so far. So that's lovely. So we shall continue on. But yeah, I think that this is a great idea. Just something a little bit different. Like, look at that. Like, and that's, yeah, they just sort of excavate them out of the little clay molds. How cool. So we have left the shopping centre. We didn't actually buy too much else than what I showed you previously. We basically just had a little look in the stores, and then we had some lunch with a family member, and now we are heading into Kingscliff. So this is sort of just the outskirts of Kingscliff here, yeah, in New South Wales, and you can kind of just see all like the sort of apartments and that here. And then on the other side, that over there is the ocean. So I don't know the camera, oh yeah, you can see it. I think we do see it a little bit better as we kind of get more into Kingscliff, like proper, like where the shops and that are. But it's just a really sweet, sort of little beachy kind of community. It's quite like a quiet beach sort of area. It's not heavily populated, very small town. It's got one street through it. There are like some really nice restaurants in that. There's obviously a hotel. There's sort of two main hotels. There's a Peppers and there's a Mantra. So we're going to be staying at the Mantra, but the ocean looks very pretty, and I will hopefully be able to show you that a little bit more as we go closer. But I thought I would just show you the sort of the lead up into going there and give you a bit of an update as to where we're kind of at. We had a very nice time at lunch and shopping and that, and we're just, yeah, going to check in to the hotel and kind of get situated there and all settled in. So I'll give you a bit of a room tour. It's going to kind of depend what happens with family today, but if I can, and they're sort of, you know, obviously if family's there, I'm going to want to spend time with family and not be too stressed about filming or anything. But I will definitely show you the room, and I'll show you a little bit around the hotel as well once we kind of get settled in. You can see the ocean there, the waves. And so this is the main sort of shopping street of Kingscliff here. So as you can see, it's just a really small beachy community. One sort of main street. There is, if you're somebody who loves to caravan, there is a caravan park just in here that's right on the waterfront. It's probably one of the nicest caravan parks I've seen in terms of view and that. Beautiful view of the water.
You don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah, and as Mum was saying, you don't have to drive anywhere. The caravan park's sort of right on this side, and then obviously all your shops and sort of restaurants and that are on the other side here. It's just nice. It's a nice little area that's not really heavily populated. I think a lot of these towns now have gotten really heavy with tourism and that, so they can be quite overwhelming and quite busy to sort of go and visit. But Kingscliff is still quite small. And just really quickly, just to show you, that is the ocean there. Gorgeous. Well, good morning. It is actually the next day now. I didn't end up filming anything else yesterday. Sort of where I left you, we ended up heading to pick up the kids from school. And so my niece and nephew, we ended up picking up my niece and nephew from school, and then basically it just ended up being a really lovely family afternoon. We sort of, you know, picked them up from school, had some snacks back at the room, went down, lay by the pool, spent some time with family by the pool, and then went there to their house for dinner. So I didn't actually film anything else. I'm very sorry, but it is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed first up this morning. So I thought I would take the opportunity just to show you. So what you're looking at now is the view from our room on these spectacular gardens. They are very well maintained. So Mum and I are both up. We are ready and we're just going to actually go and have some breakfast. Where we're staying, I mentioned it's the Mantra at Kingscliff, and it's sort of got a sister resort across the road, and so the two resorts kind of make up a little bit of a resort community or a little resort town aside from Kingscliff proper. So I showed you kind of Kingscliff town yesterday, but then the two resorts also have like a little street where there are restaurants and shops and things like that for people who are staying in their resorts. I'm not sure if you can hear that rumbling sort of sound. If you can, that is the ocean. So through these trees right here, that is the ocean on the other side. So you can see there's just access here. There's multiple access points, but from where I'm standing, there is an access here, and you can just go out through there and walk through to the beach. But we have just been having an incredible time so far. And I thought I would very quickly just take you around the room. Mum and I have obviously moved into the room, so you'll have to just excuse our sort of bit of a mess. But I wanted to kind of show you the room layout, this really gorgeous view of the gardens, and then we're going to head to breakfast. I'll show you the pool. They've got a really beautiful pool here, and we'll pass that on the way to breakfast. But yeah, so this is the gorgeous view. We have been blessed with a beautiful day. As you can see, all the blue sky there. It is still really early in the morning. The sun is just here. But it looks like it's going to be stunning today. So definitely a day by the pool, which will be lovely. We have my niece and nephew this morning just to kind of hang out by the pool and spend some time with them, and then family are going to come at around about lunchtime, and then we'll all kind of just hang out by the pool, have some lunch, and just have a really lovely day. Just a really slow, relaxed day, spend some time together, and then we'll probably have dinner and that tonight. So I will try and show you as much as possible. And then just to show you, I'm just stepping back so you can see, we've got our little balcony. So we've got some chairs there. You could sit out here and have a coffee in the morning. And then we've got sun lounger. And then just through here. So Mum and I are staying in a 2-bedroom apartment. So you've got a little kind of couch sitting area in here. You've got a fairly full kind of kitchen there, a good sized fridge, oven, stove. I'll take you over there in a moment. Laundry is through there, a little dining area, TV. Mum's room is just through there. I won't take you in there because she's sort of getting ready and that. But our rooms are basically a mirror image of each other. So you can see like dishwasher, sink, coffee, kettle, toaster, all that kind of stuff, oven, stove, fridge. As I said, there's just a laundry in that in through here. So a little washer and dryer in there, which is very handy. I think a lot of people would probably come here for almost a week or something. And if that's the case, you've got a nice kitchen that you can cook your own meals and things, and washer and dryer if you need to wash anything. But so that is there. And then sort of coming into the little foyer area, and then my room. As I said, Mum and my room are pretty much a mirror image. So bathroom in here. Really nice sized bathtub there. Just your sink, all that kind of thing. I'm already in my beach cover up this morning. Toilet, shower, wardrobes through there. They obviously had made the bed beautifully when we got here yesterday, but I've just sort of just tidied it up. And then that is pretty much the room. So I do apologize for not showing you yesterday, but it was quite the whirlwind when we sort of got here with the kids and everything like that. And again, I really just wanted to be present and spending time with the family. So I didn't want to pick up the camera and film. But yes, so this is our space for the next couple of days. Very comfortable, really lovely. Both very happy with it, and it is just such a luxury for both of us to have our own room, just to give us our own space. And you know, if I want to go to bed early or later and mum sort of vice versa, it's just, you know, you're sort of not on top of each other, which is great. But yes, so without further ado, we're going to get all our bits and pieces together and we're going to head down. I'll take you with me. I'll show you kind of the lobby area, the bar and the pool. We're going to go out and have a delicious breakfast, hopefully before the kids arrive. And then, yeah, we're just going to have I'm looking forward to it so much, a very relaxed day by the pool. So we're just coming into the lobby area and you can see this is the pool bar just here. And then you've got a little seating area, and I will show you the pool. And then this is the pool area. As you can see, no one here just yet, given how early it is, but it's a really beautiful pool. They've got like the waterfall and that over there, and it's quite a substantial size. There's a spa kind of right down the end there, and shallow areas and then deeper areas depending on little kids and things like that swim in the pool. So depending on your swimming ability. See, the gorgeous sun is just coming through. So I've just sort of come down into the pool area while we've got no one here, just to give you a little close up. It's a really nice pool. And so when we come back from breakfast, Mum and I will no doubt park ourselves on a deck chair here and set ourselves up for the day. And then just to very quickly show you the reception sort of area. So that is the entry to the hotel there. Check-in is just there. It's a really nice sort of open air hotel, very much like the tropical vibes. So the pool is just behind me. You've got your little seating areas. And then if I pan around, that's the bar there that I was showing you before. A really lovely hotel. So we've just arrived at Salt Bean for breakfast. They have a very nice breakfast menu here. They do really delicious, freshly squeezed juices. So I think we're definitely going to get a couple of those. So breakfast has arrived. I've got gluten-free bread, poached eggs, a hash brown, avocado. We have 2 freshly squeezed juices that I'm so excited to start. And then Mum has multigrain toast with scrambled eggs and bacon. I'm going to share some of my avocado with her. She also has a coffee, but she could wait. She's already half drunk her coffee. But yeah, it looks absolutely scrumptious. So we are going to dig in. And we are all set up by the pool. The kids are just up the other end of the pool, having a bit of a swim. Mum and I are chilling on the deck chairs. And we are set up for a really beautiful day. Look at all those blue skies. Goodness me, you can really hear the ocean. There's some wild weather for us at the moment. There's actually a cyclone off the coast. So the ocean is a little bit rough, particularly around the open beach areas. But we are back at the room. We had an utterly gorgeous day. We just lay by the pool. We, alternated between being in the sun and the shade. The kids had an amazing time. We just had some really good quality family time, which was truly incredible and so special. Back at the room now, and I've actually just had my shower, washed my hair and that, and we're gonna just pop out now and pick up some pizzas for dinner. And we've got, look at this day. Like, look at those skies. Not a cloud in the sky. Temperature was just perfection today. And just, a nice cool breeze. Exactly the sort of weather you want when you are lying by the pool. All right, I'm gonna head down to the car now. I've already placed the order for the pizzas, so let's get going. So this area of northern New South Wales has just got so many really cute little beach towns, little kind of beach communities and that. So we've got the goods, we've got pizza for dinner, and we're just driving through a few of these little communities. And I'm probably not going to talk too much else to camera today, but I will show you, I will sort of pick the camera back up tomorrow morning. And I'm just going to turn the camera now because we've got some really beautiful views along these coastal roads. Look at that sky. And you can sort of see the beach and that in there. It's like a little inlet. So the ocean water kind of comes in and sort of pools there, which is like a natural kind of pool. And if you've got kids in that, it's so lovely to sort of swim in those areas. But yes, we've got a very scenic drive to dinner, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Good morning. We have been absolutely spoiled with this weather. Look at those blue skies. So today is our last day, sadly. We're going to be checking out around lunchtime. So Mum and I are up, we are dressed, and we're just going to go and grab some breakfast. And then we're probably going to head back by the pool. It is very much a stop and drop sort of a holiday where you basically just stop and drop down by the pool and relax. So yeah, we're gonna have some breakfast. We're gonna go get a good spot by the pool, get all comfortable and relax just for a couple of hours, and then we'll pop back up to the room, pack up the last little bits and pieces, and then we will be checking out. Very sadly, we have just had the most amazing time here. Could not have wished for better weather. Just so spoiled with it. Gosh, these gardens are stunning. So well maintained. You can kind of, I don't know if the sunlight, hopefully you can sort of see. So this here is like a ground cover. And you can see here there's sort of still dirt here. They're obviously trying to grow the ground cover through to cover all the areas that still have the dirt. Similar to what I have done in my garden. Ground covers are just incredible for suppressing the weeds. So I'd say that that's what they are doing. This is actually quite a gorgeous type of ground cover. You would have seen yesterday, I think. It was later in the day and all of these flowers have bloomed. So similar to some of the blooms I've shown you in my own garden, the flowers actually don't open up until sort of the sun's a bit higher in the sky. So you probably, I don't know if you can make out, I can see if I can zoom in. You can see there all the little yellow flower buds. So they will all open as the sun gets a little bit higher up. See, it's a really beautiful ground cover. And that just sort of hides all the dirt and suppresses the weeds for them. So yes, it's definitely quite a gardening hack. And I know I have shown you that before in my own garden, all the different types of ground covers that I've got to sort of go along the beds and then, yeah, suppress all the weeds and also look really beautiful. Gosh, can you hear those waves? That is the sound of the waves crashing against the beach. All right, heading to breakfast now. All the really pretty flowers, and look, they've got a Hawaiian blue eyes like I've got at home. But breakfast has arrived. I've just gone for the poached eggs, gluten-free with a side of avocado again. We've got the freshly squeezed juices, coffee for Mum, and Mum today went for a kid's scrambled eggs on toast. Looks absolutely scrumptious. So we are back by the pool, all set up here. For the next couple of hours, we've got to check out about 12 o'clock. And as I said this morning, we have just got a really gorgeous day. got family coming soon, so we shall be enjoying a few hours by the pool. And that's kind of the plan for the day. Lying by the pool and relaxing for a while, then we're going to check out and we'll be heading back home. So I might actually bid you farewell now, just because it's probably just going to be another really lazy day. I hope you have enjoyed kind of coming along with us for this long weekend away, exploring a little bit of Kingscliff, seeing the hotel, sort of seeing this beautiful poolside vista. But yeah. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.